I'm the oldest of 8 siblings. It has always been competitive in my household, but I like to think that I have the edge. I'll let you decide. When you see the resumes of Shakia, Shamia, Shatia, Shakina, Jamar, Kalia, Laquana, Lamecca, and then you see Robert, Nathaniel, Wallace. Who do you think's getting the call back? We're not even going to talk credit scores. It's like my mom and dad said, let's give this one a shot. And after that, they said, fuck it. As you can tell from the long list of names, my dad has been very busy. I regretfully report that he's still at it. In his mid-60s, still making babies. Yeah, no. I love my dad. So, it's interesting. He did discover immortality. And that's through child support. See, because what I know about child support, they won't let you die unless you're paid in full, you know? My dad is the only man I know that will be collecting Social Security and paying child support at the same damn time. Since all of this has gotten very awkward around the house, you know, I find myself sitting him down talking to him about birth control. It's crazy. So, anyone here familiar with Garden City, Long Island?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Okay, yeah, Garden City, Long Island, right? It's a beautiful place. My in-laws are from Garden City, Long Island. And there's no one in Garden City, Long Island that looks like me. Except for the mailman. So, when I go to visit, it's really interesting. I have my wife call ahead the Garden City Police Department. So sometimes they make neighborhood watch, because we want to make sure if there's an extra black guy walking around, we know who he is, right? So it's a beautiful place. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful place. American dream, like big houses, white picket fences, purebred dogs. They have a dog, a golden doodle. His name is Cameron. That's sitting for a while, Cameron. Cameron and I do not get along. He's always barking at me. I mean, always. And it got me suspicious. So I had my son come by, and my son looks just like me, and he barked at my son too. In fact, he bit my son. Cameron's racist. You know, and I worked really hard at the relationship. By the end of the day, Cameron and I were working, and we're friends, right? And then I returned in 2 weeks, and we're right back where we started. It's like 51st dates of racism with this dog. Yeah. And Cameron looks like a reincarnated Confederate general from the Civil War. That's what he looks like. And I'm pretty sure he barked the N-word at me the last time we were there. Pretty sure. So, you know, everybody's identifying as something, and you know, I think it's powerful, but we have to pull a limit. I mean, I saw this white woman. She was on Instagram. She identified as a black woman. She had butt implants, breast implants, lip injections, pigment injections, and she got a black husband. So then I saw this black woman. She identified as a white woman. She still looked black. Guess she didn't have the budget. So, you know, it got me thinking, the next time she gets pulled over, what's that conversation gonna look like? But officer, I'm white. Sure, you're white. Why don't you answer these questions for me? Is salt and pepper a seasoning? What's your favorite Taylor Swift song? And could you please say the word ass for me? She's going straight to jail. She's going straight to jail. And it also got me thinking, what about the white woman? How will she infiltrate the black community? How will she be found out? Will it be her potato salad at the family barbecue? Or her inability to do the wobble, you know? Only if Rachel Dolezal had held on just a few more years. You know, race is a touchy subject. I get it. I had an epiphany. I was at 7-Eleven the other day, and I was about to check out. I was online, and this white guy, he jumps in front of me, throws all this stuff on the counter. I look at the clerk looks at me, and that's when I got it. This is what they mean when they say they don't see color. They don't see color. Okay, that's seep in there. Out of color, they didn't see me. There we go. That's great. So when you're in your 20s, you go to the gym for attention, right? When you're in your 40s, you go to the gym for prevention. That's what happens. You know, when you're young, you can eat anything you want. And then one day your body says, hey, Bobby, I'm going to go in a different direction. You go from being eye candy to just like, I exist, you know? It's ridiculous. When I was younger, I was like a sport karate world champion. I did kickboxing and boxing. And if I had an injury, I had a proud war story to go with it. You know, when I tore my ACL, it was in Bari, Italy at a championship. Really? Bari's a beautiful place. Last year, I broke my toe in my sleep. Here I am, I'm at the ER, I'm sitting next to this 16-year-old kid, and he broke his arm in a wrestling match. And I gotta tell the doctor, I got up too quick. It's ridiculous. You know, I love a good horror film, but I never get a chance to cheer for the black character at the end because they're usually gone. You know? And I get it, most horror plots won't work for a black lead because we have a solution for most plots. Haunted house, we'd sell it. Haunted doll, that shit goes back to Amazon. Crazy white girlfriend running through cornfield, not going back for it. Why can't we have a black serial killer? I mean, like white people, you guys, like Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Annabelle, Pennywise, the clown, Chucky, even Chucky's white. Why can't we get like Tyrone Jennings haunting people on Juneteenth in Greenwich, Connecticut? I know our films will be very short. Call 911. There's a black man, Tyrone Jennings, on my lawn. We'll be right there, ma'am. Roll credits. That's my time, guys. Thank you so much.